What does a successful day one look like in Era of Chaos? You will figure it out in this video. So, situation is the following. Here we have a server, EU266. I have an account in there. What I recommend is every single time you start whenever you want. So, it doesn't have to be Thursday. It can be on other days. But after you got used to the basics, wait until a Thursday and then change the server. Very important. Because initially you will have no idea what to do. You will have absolutely no idea what to do and you will make huge mistakes. This is expected. You can switch between servers back and forth, and this is all fine. Because, for example, here you can see I'm on level 30 right now in EU266, and once we're gonna start in a new server, EU267. Now you check your location. It can be America, Europe, APAC, Asia Pacific, and Australia. Yeah, Asia Pacific. So there you have all the servers. On every Thursday after you wake up, you will find a new server. For example, for Asia AU, 227 is not there yet. For Europe, 267 is there already, and for US, 227 is not there either. So what I'm gonna do now is I'll select EU267, that's the newest server, and I'll press start. I won't lose my old account, which means that if I had an old one in 266, for instance, then I will keep it as normal. And I can switch back and forth between the accounts. So now everything is loading, and then an intro sequence is gonna be played. You'll have a chance to discover the intro sequence yourself. Basically what's happening is that Heroes of Might and Magic 3 is like the basic campaign is reimagined with some discussions, and I'll just skip the intro. We got a hero, amazing, and we got some units. We're gonna collect some of these units as well. Great. Skip. And we have options to get even more units here in the altar. So here we get a new unit, which is, if we're lucky, it's gonna be a good one. We're semi-lucky. The aptitude is the one you need to look for. R is like regular, then there is SR, SSR, and then there are also higher tier units. We will figure it out later, preferably not today, because now we have more than enough to do. And now in the world, we go to clear one of the battles, and this is the battle screen. That's how we usually play. For now, what's important is that there are the spells on the bottom right. You can select any of the spells, for example this one, that makes the archers be more competitive, but the issue is that the first battles are finished quite fast. And one more thing about the first day is that we'll go all the way to level 24, I think, 23, 24. So basically we'll level up almost every second battle initially. Later you'll need a lot more. So what are we doing? Now we are in the unit screen. And here we can upgrade the units like this. And here you see that some upgrades require some resources. And this is how you can find the resources. When I played for the first time, I didn't know this. And I just collected resources randomly, and obviously it was a mess. So now you can do this. And by clearing this stage, which is going to be quite easy as well, we will have a chance to get those resources for the upgrades. So here, binding decreases opponent units' attack speed, causes them to slow down. This is an interesting skill for the Dendroids. And it's still not gonna be that difficult to defeat them. The way you can speed things up like this. And you will be able to also fight automatically, not just manually, later. Because as you level up, you will have more and more options to automate what you're doing. So, as I told you, once again, we won a battle, we're on level 3. Great. So, we got this resource, and we can now upgrade. And we can upgrade here as well. And once you get the same upgrade, so for example, here we got 4 upgrades, the character is now green. In that case, we close this, and we can upgrade the unit. Very important. We have the basic resources here at the top. Diamonds are are the most important resource that you have. And this one, money, basically gold coins, are not that scarce. So this means that you are free to spend as much gold as you want. It's not gonna be an issue like ever. And this is unit experience. It may run short until like the first few days, but then you will discover some ways to earn a lot of unit experience as well, so it's not gonna be an issue either. Okay, we're upgrading the marksman. So instead of 720, now we have 840. We have a couple of properties like attack skill, health, and defense. So these are upgraded. It's quite a good unit. Now, the difficulty with these ratings is that it's hard to calculate them because you have 9 man units, 4 man units, and 1 man unit as well. And for the 1 man unit, obviously, the attack skill is like 8 to 9 times as much. Or the health is like 8 to 9 times as much as for a 9 man unit. This is one difficulty that you will discover later. We're going back to the world. So we're gonna take the castle. And it's gonna be easy as well. So these are very easy battles. And the main campaign is meant to be easy. So Swordsman, Divine Protection, reduce damage taken. This is one of the skills of the Swordsman. So as you level up, you will know more and more about the units themselves. So here we don't have much to do other than just oops, I've added the wrong spell, by the way. So it was you saw that boost didn't do anything because boosts don't affect the opponent and damage spells don't affect us. So later we will get a Blizzard spell, for instance, and Blizzard doesn't really affect us at all. So you're safe to do a Blizzard every single time when let's say a Swordsman is fighting with an opponent, and if it goes on the Swordsman, it's not gonna be affected either, so you're not gonna lose health. So we leveled up again and we've cleared the first campaign out of 20. The main game is not about these campaigns. These are just either tutorials or just ways to get resources. That's it. You don't really need much. And after finishing a campaign, you have these chests where you get even diamonds. For example, here you got 150 diamonds. We're gonna get tens of thousands of diamonds later. So units. We got another unit. These are all castle units, by the way. So pikeman, balanced attack and defense. So it's rather an attack type of unit. So where you see a red, like 2 red swords, it's an attack unit. It's gonna be important later. And there are also defense units. Now, we got some unit experience potion. So let's use it. And we can upgrade the units. So here you see that this red item is an attack unit, it deals a lot of damage per segment. This is a spellcaster unit. The Cavalier is a charge unit, which means that they can, at least a Cavalier can stun enemies, and they can also attack the enemies' archers directly. You know, you have the front line with defenders. We don't have any defenders yet, but we will. And then you have the attackers, and the chargers can evade the attackers and defenders and go to the spellcasters and archers directly. So a marksman is an archer, basically. So let's see how we can upgrade the unit. So upgrade, and we can also deploy them strategically. Unfortunately, we have a tutorial, so I cannot freely go in any way I want. So without upgrading everything, we will have to do a battle, it seems. And I'll also skip the level 2 intro. So you see, we have a lot to do in this map. We're gonna have really a lot to do. And now, going on to chapter 2. So here we are. Yeah, and the first level is gonna be completed without upgrades because it's still easy. Our power is 2815, the enemy, okay, it's 5172, but it's gonna be easy. Now, this is the opponent. And we're gonna learn how to attack the enemy from the rear. So charging units are gonna evade the defenders, the yellow ones, yellow shield is the defense, the red one is the attacker. And we'll have to move the knight here. And battle. And you'll see that our cavalier is gonna go for the marksman of the opponent. Very simple. There you go. And before I could cast my second spell, the battle is already over. So initially these values are not that important, how powerful you are, how powerful the opponent is, because this is a design tutorial. And we leveled up again. So another tutorial item, because we'll need to battle with this phoenix. But we have to go through this once. I didn't even change the formation, it doesn't really matter what formation we have, it's gonna be easy. So Phoenix deals damage to enemy troops in its path, everywhere. So theoretically it's good that the marksman is in another row, not the marksman, the cavalier, initially. But this is gonna be a straightforward fight, and actually the cavalier went inside, so all the items are damaged as well. So Magic Shrine, we're gonna get some spell. And this means that we're gonna do another tutorial. So this is like tutorial after tutorial. We got a third spell. So we have to go through these battles anyway, why not now? Now, this is very important. You see the enemy formation. And we'll need to block the enemy's path. We cannot, because the tutorial forces us to battle. But now you can see that there are charge units on the second row and on the third row. This means that these two charge units are gonna go directly for my monk and for my marksman. And this is a problematic formation, but we will win anyway because it's an easy tutorial. Even if I don't cast any spells, we're gonna win. So we will use Blizzard, and good question where it wants us to use. So yeah, here, right here. So this is Blizzard, and you see that our units were not damaged at all. And that's the tutorial. We got some items, we will use them later. And we exceptionally didn't level up. I told you we're gonna go all the way to level 20 plus. So here we're gonna get gold keys. Gold keys are good for collecting units. Initially you may feel confused about what these items are. This is kind of normal in most role-playing games, that you have so many things to collect. And this is why I told you at the beginning, first just go nuts with an account that doesn't matter. Then afterwards increase your chances by doing the right thing. And in fact you can keep on playing in 2 accounts in parallel. It's absolutely fine. Even the creators encourage this, because after all they get money after your spends. And if you spend money on one server, it doesn't automatically transfer to the other server. That's why I don't recommend spending any money on your first attempt. So let's see, we're going forward. And by the way, whenever you level up, you always get energy. Whenever you battle, you lose energy. Now you're gonna lose 6 energy. Energy is basically the movement points that you have on a day. That's why it's important what to do on a given day. We're gonna learn what Kyklopses are. So they deal catastrophic damage to all enemy troops in its path. Not every single time, but sometimes the Kyklopses throws a fireball. And similarly to the previous opponent, it's gonna damage everyone in its path. So, let's see. We're gonna go for the Kyklop straight away. Although my spell doesn't do much at the moment, it's not even leveled up. And our units are kind of strong as well. So, next item, gold. I could have picked up the gold before, but now I'm gonna pick it up as a part of the tutorial. So, obviously, we have another tutorial item. So, equipment upgrade. What can we do? Here, we can upgrade. So first enhance and upgrade the item. Here as well. I know it's a lot of clicks, but this enhance and upgrade works. In theory, the order and sequence of what you press and when doesn't really matter. And as well here, like level up, I think we're leveled up properly. And you can do the same thing with all the units. So I think we're fully upgraded here. Here we're not. And by the way, it's kind of monotonous after a while. But the good news is that you don't need to worry about resources at the moment, because you're supposed to have sufficient resources to do all the upgrades that are available, and whichever are not available you're gonna earn. So here as well, and let's see what we can earn. You keep on clicking through the items, so for example here, and you can see that a resource is missing. So you click on this plus and you go here to some previous battle that you did in the past, and you just press sweep times one. You could do sweep times 10 as well later, once you reach level 30. It's gonna take some time. And with these sweeps you also gain experience. And I'll show you where you can see this experience. So first we'll upgrade and then we'll check out the experience part. We upgraded our items to green. And you see green items are upgraded, gray items are, or gray units are not yet upgraded. So your experience is here, you click and level 6, we got 6 experience points out of 12. This means that in the next battle you're gonna level up already. So let's see our units once more. Monk. We'll go for this item and we'll sweep a resource and we leveled up again. So theoretically we're getting some goodies as well. You see that a VIP system is coming, a lot of other things are coming. I'll introduce them as we go. So now we have another green unit upgraded. You see the properties increased as well. It's a relatively long grind. We went up to level 7 and now we need to press this button as well whenever we increase the experience level as well. So first I'll do an experience upgrade, then this one, then this one. Here you can click between the 4 properties, and finally a unit upgrade. But now we run out of gold, so we will need to get some gold somehow. It's not gonna be hard because gold is not scarce at all. But we're doing good progress. On the bottom left, you have this level 8. And here you can see how you can get gold, for example. Sign in once, it happened already, but for the sign in, you can collect rewards on the right. Here it is. Oh, we already got 20,000 gold, there you go. And after this sign in, we go here and claim another 10k. I told you gold is not scarce at all. So now we can continue with the unit upgrade. We forgot, or we couldn't upgrade the unit because of lack of resources. Now we have more than enough resources. Great. So we have a good enough unit. The other screens are gonna be introduced. There are a lot of units in this game. Really a lot of units. 120 something at the moment and possibly more later. There is a chat as well, you know, new server, you have different languages, obviously. Unfortunately, what's really bad about this is that obviously I'm using an emulator right now, so an Android emulator for filming purposes, but I cannot copy paste and select the text. So if I wanted to translate some other language, in that case I would not be able to do that without typing in the characters myself. So this is the sign-in bonus, and then let's see what else we have. Events. So in events, there is this Pandora's box. Mostly you will get it if you spend real money. Be careful with that. The game will try everything it possibly can to gamify your experience and blur your vision between in-game resources and real money. So this will mean that you will lose a sense of what is like real money, what is not real money, and this way some people can spend a huge amount of real funds for competitiveness, because there is a player versus player element in the game. Even though we're just in the tutorial, later you'll find out that there are other people in the server. We're gonna target a top 10 position. We're not gonna target a top 1 because that's a spending position at the moment. But as your account ages, we may go upwards to top 5, even top 3 can be reached without spending any funds. So here is the growth fund. If you spend any money on the game, and after all, it gives you a similar experience as, let's say, some better ones. So if you spend any money, in that case, the growth fund is one of the best ones, because you will need diamonds in the future. And you see, by spending, I would be able to get almost 3,000 diamonds. This doesn't mean much to us yet, because we only have 250 diamonds so far, but later it will mean more. Growth fund 2, it's like a crazy amount already with respect to what a normal game is supposed to cost. And this is the second best way of spending funds. So what you need to know: growth fund, top up bonus, that's it. There is a VIP system, you get VIP benefits. So I'm VIP4 somewhere else for experiments. And there is an event part. You see that we're getting 120 energy. The energy can go above the maximum. So currently our maximum here is 120, but we have 162 energy to spend, and I can claim another 120. So the claim time, the left one is between 11:30 and 15:30, the middle one is 17:30, 20:30, the right one is 20:30, 23:30. Preferably when you log in during those times, you can claim these for free. But if you log in just once, let's say at the end of the day, you will have to pay 20 diamonds to get the pass energy. During the first week, energy is going to be very important, so claim everything you can. By the way, this is another gamification process, so software developers know this, that it makes you log in often and develop a habit, and hopefully it won't result in an addiction. So you know that if you can just stop playing altogether in one day and just not worry about it at all, then you're not addicted. Very important, don't go down the path of having to like log in every single day as a chore, unless you choose to and you enjoy the experience. Okay, so always have some self-monitoring. All right, so this is where you get these goodies. And then what else do we have? So here we have some extra gifts for newcomers. This is for free, and we'll be able to claim it tomorrow, one day after the first login. Not sure what kind of units we're gonna get, but it's gonna happen tomorrow. Let's see the next one. We can claim 100 diamonds, 5 silver keys, 500 unit experience, and 10,000 gold. I told you gold is not scarce at all. Right now diamonds don't seem to be scarce either, but they will become really, really scarce. And this is our second hero. What you need to know about heroes themselves, here are the heroes, is that Catherine, the main character of Heroes of Might and Magic 3 and this game as well, she's not gonna be that useful later, so you will end up taking another hero sometime later. And we're gonna get Ryland. He's not that good either. We'll see whom we go with. So at the moment it doesn't matter. In fact, I could go with Catherine like really, really far, a 4-star Catherine, like once. Really far meaning a few months. That's all the experience that I have. Okay, so then this icon is gonna be the day 2. I know the icon changed, sometimes they change the icons. And in events, every single time something happens, you get a red notification dot. So here, I don't know what happened exactly because nothing can be picked up, but it's still red for some reason. Sometimes it happens, it's potentially a bug, a software bug. Here, you see this is a top-up gift. Now, they make it seem like it's a really good option to top up right now, but you will get this experience later as well if you top up, so you don't have to do it now. And also, I would not recommend doing the top up from here. I would recommend doing it from here. So either the Growth Fund 1, because it will accompany you all the way to level 80. I'm not even at level 80 in another server, by the way, 256. So it was like more than 10 weeks ago, just imagine, and I'm still not there. And the second best is top-up bonus that will give you some goodies for a month, or 30 days to be exact. But in this tutorial, we're not doing any purchasing. Maybe we'll do another server tutorial one day with purchasing. And here you have another connect with your account, get awesome reward. Now, I have connected my account already. So you saw that I had a Google Play account, for instance. Maybe you have another type of account. Maybe you have Facebook. If you connect your account, you'll ensure that you won't lose the account. Okay, otherwise you may lose the account. I lost an account as well, by the way, before I connected it with a real one, because I think I didn't play for a while, and I switched servers. So when I switched servers and switched back, I lost my account. But if you have your account, connect it and pick this up. This is how you can ensure that you won't lose your account. So the game effectively bribes you to do the right thing. Good. So moving ahead quite well. A lot of buildings are logged, so here there are gonna be interesting things. Here we can pick up units. Marketplace is not available. Mage guide is not available. Regular guide is not available. It will happen. We will even do this today, later today. So let's go to the world. And we'll continue the campaign. What else could we do? Now, sometimes it's worth looking at the map if you see anything to pick up. And we can pick up, for example, this gold key right now on the left. You see that it was red. So this red dot disappeared, this means there is not much to do. And also there is a scout letter. Here is a list of side quests that can be completed. It's important to fully complete all these tutorial levels. So let's play this stage. We have quite a lot of energy to spend. So here we're not gonna lose, but the back row is gonna be attacked. There is no way around it. I'd rather block the enemy than to go for the archer. Okay, this would go for the archer by skipping the other chargers of the opponent, and this will block one of the chargers. This is one of the options. The other option, no, there is no other option actually. So other option would be to place the charger, for example, here, and this way the chargers would, it would be a bit faster for them to meet. A third option, and this makes a lot of sense actually, is that this way we're gonna block the first two chargers and will ensure that this charger is gonna be close enough to go back to defend the marksman and the monk. So that's what we're gonna do. And we'll see this in action as well. So Wood Elf, very good unit as well. Attack speed is increased in case the unit uses its special skill. Every unit has a special skill. There you go, exactly as predicted. And well, the battle is already over. By the way, you'll need to finish all battles in 3 stars. So 3 stars means that you have 1 minute, you can lose at most 2 units, and there is a third one, but most of the time we get these 3 stars. So we continue battling for a while. Here it really doesn't matter what we do. I think I'll move the units here so that the attacker is gonna be confronted with the other attacker, and this attacker defends the other two. We don't have any defense units yet, so it's fine. And the charger doesn't have to do much because there are no units to bypass. Why? Because this is a castle. Castle attacks are interesting in a sense that first you have a wall to demolish. Bone Dragon, typical necromancer unit, 1 person unit, and causes low morale, reduces defense. So let's see. By the way, if you play with an emulator, the hotkeys 1, 2 and 3 activate the spells in opposite order. I didn't add the hotkey key map that visibly, but it worked. We leveled up again and we got the goodies again. You can click on random chests like this one and you got some silver keys. Good. And now moving on. So let's see another battle. Maybe we can see these hotkeys just a bit because yeah, there it is. On the bottom right you see 1, 2 and 3, right? But it's semi-transparent so that it doesn't bother you. This is just a reminder. So once again, we could have used the previous formation, but these are all easy. So Cavalier, it stuns the enemy and deals quite a lot of damage, not as much as the damage per second units, the red ones. So enemy is charging, but it's just part of the tutorial, it's not a big deal. So this spell stuns the enemy, but stunning, see, it's not that effective at the moment because the enemies have such a low health that it just doesn't matter. So on to the next one. And it may feel like that we're making progress, but we get more and more energy. So around level 20 to 24 will top out in terms of energy. Let me show you the auto battle. The auto battle will cast spells automatically as the software sees it fit. It's not that intelligent though, so you will get better results by casting your spells yourself, because for example, especially with Ryland, the second hero that will appear tomorrow, you have the problem that it will start healing units that are fully healed, and that's the problem. So you see random units wandering around, for example this one. First you'll need to clear this battle, but then we'll be able to interact with the unit. So let's attack this defender and let's charge with this unit for the spellcasters. You can also see the opponents, but it doesn't really matter at the moment. Just the nature of the unit is enough. Except if the opponent is a devil, because in that case you'll need to empty that row where the opponent's devil is. That's why a devil is a great attacking unit, but a mediocre to bad defending unit. So it's an auto battle as well. You see that we're getting a bit harder time now. Hopefully we won't lose 2 units. No, we didn't lose any. Because I need to do some leveling up sooner or later. It's gonna happen soon. So let's pick them up. No, first we need to battle. Okay, maybe we can survive this battle. It's not gonna be that hard. Good. It went fast. So, another tutorial segment, so the game let us play for a while. Tutorials will end quite soon, so we won't have to worry about it much. And you see that we picked up some units. These units can be used to activate a rank up. And you see we got 7 attack, 85 HP and so on. So you need to complete this so that you level up the stars. You can go all the way up to 6 stars and then the stars can become purple as well with other means later. So you see that now we are really weak. Okay, let's level up. So upgrade here, upgrade here. Then let's see the monk. Not much. Yeah, these units are being used, so we don't need to level up their experience, only the weapons, it seems. So then, let's see these gold keys, because we got a couple of gold keys in the altar. 1 gold key to be exact. Let's purchase one. And we got a swordsman. Amazing. Our first defense unit. Shield absorbs damage, can self-heal. Very good unit. For synergy, because all our units so far are castle type units. You know, the Iron Fist type of units from Heroes of Might and Magic. Alright. So, very good 2-star unit. We will make use of this unit. But first we'll need to level him up. Because, for example, a Cavalier, you see it's like 1380 power. Swordsman, 784. But this is a better unit in theory. So let's see what we can do. First level up. Then upgrade. Then upgrade here as much as we can. Well, we cannot upgrade them much. And upgrade here. And now we got 1605. So the unit more than doubled in terms of power, overall power. So we now have all types of units. This is a very good tutorial, and all of these units are from castle. How do you know that it's a castle unit? Let's see, do we have the castle symbol somewhere? It seems we're not. We're not seeing the castle itself. Maybe it's a feature that will come later. At least I cannot see the castle symbol. You can have multiple skins basically, but it will also play some role later. And don't worry about awakening yet. It's weeks away, if not months. So then, let's see this red dot. Here we can claim some more goodies. Don't forget to claim these goodies because you have more resources. For example, now we got a gold key. We will spend the gold key a bit later. We don't even have enough units yet to place, because right now we have 4 units. Later we will have more. So then, we can claim some more gold keys. The game is really generous on day 1. It just spoils you with resources so that you will feel the lack of the resources later, right? When you'll have to fight for everything. So make good use of these resources and don't spend them for no reason. So Firebird, keep your troops away from the Firebird. You see, here is the Firebird. So this means that I'll place my unit here so that they are not directly in front of the Firebird, and I'll attack the Firebird from the side. Not a bad strategy, I guess. Theoretically we're weaker than the opponent, but in practice we're not, because this is just a tutorial. Okay, the other unit blocked us. Firebird will respawn. There you go. So we're moving forward. We leveled up. We're already on level 9. So if you thought that level 20 is a long shot, no, it's not. And now in level 9 there is a new feature, the privilege feature. Because we've been knighted, whatever that means. This means that we got a chest, first of all, that we can claim. 100,000 gold. You see, we ran out of gold only once. We won't ever run out of gold. So we can choose between 3 options. One is auto recruitment, another one unit experience purchase, and the third one is gold purchase. I don't remember exactly whether it's gold or unit experience, but I think we have to choose gold. Even though gold is kind of useless at the moment, and it will stay useless also in the future, the gold purchase event will make you gain experience in itself. This is why I'm choosing this. Not because I need gold. So it's a bit counterintuitive. I told you, first test the game with an account where you don't spend any money just to get to know how it works. For example, this really doesn't make sense at first glance that we go for the gold first and not the extra altar silver key. By the way, I think we will go for all 3 later. Or at least 2 out of 3. I think on day 1 you will get 20 to 25 points out of 30, and you'll need 30 to buy all these privileges. And here, let's see this offer. I don't like this offer, I'm letting you know straight away. It's not that bad, it's not that good. 4,100 diamonds in total. I think that this subscription is better. Top up bonus. Why? Look at this. Well, actually diamond wise I think that other offer was better. So good question, good question. I've never used these offers that just pop up. So even if it's borderline, we don't lose or win much. Here is a formation option that will be loaded quite soon, hopefully. It's loading, so sometimes you have this loading spree, I don't know why exactly. But as the game communicates with the server, it takes time. There we are, now we have a formation. We leveled up lately, and this means that now we can place a 5th unit on the battlefield. The next lot is gonna be at level 21. So 5th unit, we have these units right now. And every unit is in its place. This is one typical formation, that first the defender, then the attacker, and then the spellcaster, at the end the sharpshooters who can also shoot at an angle. So if they are at the back, it's not even a problem. So now we have 5 units. You can also claim some benefits. And by the way, you can see what kind of benefits you can claim. So for example here, collect 5 rewards. You know, there is this carnival where we got the goodies not too long ago. And here we need to get promoted to Lord. Lord is gonna be the next one. We'll need to earn 20 of these privileges. This will come later. Another item is the mission sheet. So right now we have one mission that we cannot even access because, well, you won't even pass this 19F in months. And daily missions will be activated soon. And we have an inventory. Here, this is just unit experience, it's not a big deal. But now that we have a 5th unit, we can make some more ground and we can collect 10 more gold keys. So let's move the unit here, this unit here. Obviously, if the cavalier is at the front, there needs to be a bit less space between the unit and the wall. So so this unit is has one of the best healing abilities. So it heals its surroundings. All right. Now we destroyed the wall, and battle is now automatic. I don't even need to cast the spells myself. Sometimes I will, but right now it just really doesn't matter. Story completed. What do we do when a story is completed? It's a bit counterintuitive because people may think, okay, let's go to the next one, right? And watch the tutorial and start the battles. No, go back to the previous one, pick up the chest in the progress bar, and pick up whatever you see in red, and check out if you missed anything. Here is a scout's letter, side quests. Right now there are no side quests really, just 4 and all of them are completed. This means that we're done with chapter 2. We can now move on to the 3rd one. New chapter unlocked. And let's see what we can do. As we go through the chapters, we get better and better resources. Alright, if you have defense units, you don't have to defend against defense units. You can just go to battle like this. It just doesn't matter. So, Walking Dead, they explode basically. Nearby enemy troops. Not explode into pieces, but damage other units. It's not a big deal, these types of damages, so you'll see that will easily defeat the opponent as well, even in auto combat. Good. We're done. And we got some items as usual. So this chapter is 45 stars long. I think we'll complete this one too. It's easy because we got even more energy. Now we'll counter this item and we'll use the empty row to bypass the opponents. Maybe I should have blocked the opponents at the bottom. Let's see. No, yeah, exactly. That's the problem, that if you don't occupy a row, another row, in that case your charge units are gonna battle with them. So effectively they didn't become a charge unit anymore. We leveled up, we got the underground. I'm not sure if there is gonna be a tutorial sequence, possibly. Yeah, there is a tutorial sequence, so we have to go to the underground. So the idea is that you can get units in the underground. I think I'll also spend some energy in there. So let's try this way. So we'll defend against the charger, we'll charge, and we'll occupy all rows, where we can experience some sort of an attack. Let's see if the marksmen are gonna be targeted by the cavalier in the middle. There you go. That's the idea. You need to keep the opponent units busy. Good to know this, right? Okay. Now, before moving forward, we will need these units, so let's sweep. Unfortunately, sweep all is not working until level 30, but we can sweep one. And by the way, we get 12 experience, so after a sweep, we level up as usual. Level 11, amazing. Good. you can complete this item 3 times at most. Next one. We're gonna get some resources, it's not a big deal. So we'll move our units accordingly. And the units are gonna be busy. So Charger is supposed to go for the spellcaster at the back. Done. Okay. As usual, now we're on level 12. With number 12, we have new options available. So daily login is done. Story level 10 times is gonna be easy. What's important? So there are two important pieces of this daily missions. Three. First, it focuses your daily efforts. Second, you gain XP with it. And third, you gain resources. For example, in this gold one, you get all these resources if you complete them. And I think one of the items is gonna be the purchase of gold, but it will come later. So let's go to the underground. I know we'll level up a couple of times by just trying, but we can still try it. Always check the opponent formation. I'm not sure if this attack unit is gonna stand in itself. It depends on how strong the enemy is. It seems we're quite strong. At least strong enough that we don't lose more than 2 units. Amazing. And once you've completed this level once, you can sweep twice. And of course we level up again. We'll need to reach level 14 for the gold purchase. So sweep once more. Done. We randomly get resources, so don't expect to get this bird every single time, for example, or whatever unit card. It's called a griffin, by the way. Okay, this should be routine already. Hopefully the level 1 items are not, or level 1 battles are not strong. So then, even auto combat works, or at least it should work. Let's see, we're living on the edge, but we only lost 1 unit, so it's fine. By the way, losing units don't mean anything. So you don't need to buy units just because you lost them in battle. They automatically respawn after every battle. And we're gonna finish this level, so this formation will make sense. I hope I don't have to explain anymore why. So Charger will go for the back rows, and the only row that is occupied is gonna face significant resistance. And first the defense unit catches all the heat from the opponents. Okay, this is gonna be problematic. We're living on the edge again, but it seems like that we only lost 1 unit, so we're fine. At this stage, this is not a challenge. Okay, story completed, so we go for the chest. And we sweep twice. Maybe we'll level up as well. Yeah, we leveled up. We can now purchase gold. And this is exactly what we purchased not too long ago. The opportunity to do a free gold purchase once a day. So even though we don't need the gold purchase itself, there is gonna be a gold rush event and you get 20 experience for it. So effectively, if you calculate, we won't exactly level up, but we'll get 20 XP out of 60 just for purchasing gold in a day. And I'll show you what this means. You go here, purchase, we got this opportunity when we were knighted, remember? And press purchase, done. Otherwise you would have to spend 10 diamonds, and I would never spend diamonds in exchange for gold. So basically we saved 10 diamonds by doing this gold purchase. Okay, we can claim the gold rush event, and we can claim the dungeon lord event because we finished 5 events, claim, and we leveled up. So now we got an arena. I won't go to the arena until the end of the day. There is a reason for it. Yeah, of course we can compete. If the tutorial forces me to battle, fine. We will most likely win. I cannot even move my units, so the charger of my opponent will fly through us, unfortunately. But I think we'll win anyway, because this is just a tutorial battle. And by the way, I pressed that button on the bottom left to speed up the battle itself. Okay, you got diamonds for advancing in the arena. You'll need to accept it in the mail. Good. One thing that many people miss, I'll introduce soon. First we'll go back to the arena tour. So in the store you can buy certain things later. You'll collect arena coins. These are the purple ones. Once you collect 1,000, you'll get 5 swordsmen, for example. Initially it's 3, but only 1, so that you get used to it. And you can see we have all these units and other things as well, resources and so on. Here a refresh doesn't really pay off. Okay, that was a tutorial of the arena, at least for now. Except that you can go and pick up this chest. And sometimes we can pick up some resources from the main missions as well. Main missions don't get reset overnight. So if we go back to the arena, you see that there is something we haven't done. I think what we haven't done is the other remaining 5 battles that we will do later once our units are gonna be a bit stronger. Although I think we have a good chance of winning even now. So we're claiming some more resources. Tomorrow we'll have a chance to do the same. But already in day 1 we have quite a few challenges left. And we can claim some resources even here, because I think we completed some missions. Good. Let's see what else we can get. Some more coins. Okay, and now our progress is gonna be focused on the missions, but before the missions, let's see the friends part. We don't have any friends. We don't have any requests, but we can add basically everyone. If you press this request button on the bottom right, it will add everyone, and they will add you back. You see some people already purchased the VIP upgrades. So this happens as well, that people do these purchases and you'll have to compete with them. It's a challenge, but many of them will mess things up. Some of them are more experienced players. Okay, later we will get these friends. It's important that that they get back to you as well, because then you can give each other energy out of thin air, basically. So this means that if you give someone energy, you're not spending it from your pool, but you just give them from a collective pool, and they can give you energy in return. This is a good way of progressing faster. So when you see the friends button activated, that's what you need to do. And there is also the mail part, where we don't have much at the moment. You'll get notifications, for example, on arena rewards. Let's see what missions we have. So 10 regular levels. I'll do it a bit smarter than just go to the levels randomly, and I'll check out my units. Let's see what my units need. So first of all, my units can level up already in many ways. except that here we're missing a couple of, what is this, sulfur? No, mercury. Well, sulfur would be different anyway. So don't select the bottom one because maybe you'll need to complete it. We're just gonna go for the sweep. And later you'll be able to sweep 10 times. Okay, we leveled up, hero rank, whatever. Good. I hope I don't have to do a tutorial. If yes, then tough luck. Actually, I do. Anyway, we'll get back to the collection of the items later. Let's promote the hero from 0 stars to 1 star. Rank up. You can collect these Catherine pieces, and then the swordsman will become some upgraded swordsman. Amazing. You get some attack defense bonus. We don't even need to know what these skills exactly mean. This will come later. So this was just a tutorial. Let's see if you can upgrade spells. Not yet. Later you'll be able to upgrade the effectiveness of spells. And you need this unit on the bottom right, these scrolls or whatever they are. Spell scrolls, yeah. Okay. By the way, you saw that there is a skin option. It just tours you through the possible skins of Catherine. It doesn't really matter. Let's continue with the upgrade of the units. And we'll need 10 levels in total. So will get upgraded from time to time and it will trigger a painful tutorial, it doesn't matter. Usually to speed things up I sweep double of the resources. Okay, at least double, because sometimes we get two. And then you'll need to go to the proper location a bit less often. So for example here, common sulfur, I missed it, so now we got it. Upgrade. And now we can upgrade the unit. And I think we got a skill. We can unlock a skill in exchange for gold. It's not that big of a deal, because we already have 300,000, and by the end of the day we'll get millions if I'm not mistaken. And we can rank up the unit. We got a bit more attack. Let's see the level up. Let's see the upgrade. Okay, one unit is done. Now the unit is blue. Okay, let's see what else we need. We need wood. So we sweep. I could have gone for the 3rd level, so that could have worked as well. So upgrading the unit. We also do stone. And level 17, I think there is nothing. Dwarven treasury will come soon. Good. So we're upgrading the unit. And we cannot do anything anymore because on this level you cannot upgrade the blue unit anymore. Okay, let's see the 3rd unit. So we're upgrading all skills. Unit upgrade. And we got a skill to activate. Skills will be upgradable later. Let's see the skills just in... Yeah, I missed the unlock of the glorious charge. Here we have everything unlocked here as well. Just look at this unit, where it's gonna be a lot better in the arena than without. Okay, I'll collect some sweeping resources. Done. And I'll collect the same here. Most important thing is the upgrade. Oh, I could have swept one less, but it doesn't matter either because we'll be able to spend all the resources and more. Worst case, we'll burn them and create other upgrades from them. Okay, skill. And now we have one unit left. First we'll rank him up. Level up. Upgrade. Here, here, and here. And we're gonna get the resource. Okay, maybe we'll need to do a battle, it's not a big deal. Yeah, we'll have to keep the units busy, so there is no good solution here, unfortunately. Maybe this one. But even here, yeah, it's a charge unit against a defense unit. I mean, it's not optimal. But we're so strong that most likely we'll win anyway. I didn't introduce the right unit, but you can imagine that these screams do something. Okay, and now we can sweep. And we leveled up. Now we got Dwarven Treasury. This is a great way to collect not just gold but other resources. And it's a daily mission as well. We can do this twice a day. We'll go to battle. You can even get diamonds, you see. We don't have a rank yet, we will have a rank quite soon. I'm not sure if we have to do a battle. I think I'll skip the battle until the end because the leaderboard matters. So whatever I can complete, I will complete first. So arena and treasury, no, not yet. And maybe you saw that we have a lot of gold coins, but I didn't spend them because we will have this option of doing this mission. This also comes with experience. So we had 14 in total. These are gonna be new units. And we got a Pegasus, yeah. It's not a castle unit anymore, so we mix and match the units. What else? Storm Elemental, very good. So this is a Conflux unit. Conflux contains elementals, just like Sea Elemental. And we're not getting the SSR unit. I'm missing the SSR unit. Very good. Griffin is a castle unit. So synergy is gonna be there. And we got some more units. Okay. If you check this out, 18 times guarantee. First 18 times. We need to spend 18 more gold keys, and we get like one a day at least, plus whatever comes from missions and other places, and then we'll get a higher level unit than what we have right now. So we're gonna continue spending. Yeah, not a bad unit either, Firebird, we saw it before, but we didn't get it, we just got pieces of it. So whenever you don't see this card animation or a full unit, in that case you just get pieces of it. Sprite, well, kind of mediocre. R unit, you won't go very far with R units, unless it's synergic and really leveled up. For a few months R units are good. This unit is just, you know, you got 3 pieces out of 30. I think you need to collect 30, 20 or 30. And that's the last one. Okay, unfortunately we don't have an SSR unit yet. We will get there someday, but we don't have it yet. But we can still progress. Okay, training grounds. This is a very disturbing feature. Not the one that is today, but the precision casting. It's gonna be a complicated battle. And on some servers I still don't have it, and I don't even miss it. So we go to training and you see some basic skills are gonna be trained. You're quite scarce on resources and you'll have to follow the tutorial. So charging troops in line, so there are no melee units in their path. So for example here, you see that we keep the top 2 rows busy with this piece, and we keep the bottom unit busy with this piece, because the top unit cannot go and attack the charger directly. So the charger will go for the spellcaster. at least if everything goes according to plan. I'll enable auto combat and I'll speed things up. And I think that we're gonna barely win, but win. These battles are very much like you can barely win them. Sometimes you even need luck to win them. But in the first 3 battles it's easy. You get silver keys and some other items. Let's go to the second one. We'll complete the first 3 training battles. So what is this? We have the... So we can add 3 units in total. The defensive unit is on the front. Then an attacker, this deals a lot of damage, and the spellcaster is on the back. Very back, not here, but here. Or actually it's not spellcaster, but sharpshooter, precision shooter. I think we should be good. If not, then I'll have to disable auto combat. You see, it's quite an evenly matched battle. Yeah, you see, we didn't get lucky. So sometimes it's luck based, unfortunately. So what I'm gonna do is maybe I could place this unit a bit farther away so that space is like more, but I think we're fine. And what's disturbing about this tutorial is that we have to replace the same units over and over again. So I'll disable auto combat and slow things down a bit. Oh, we cannot cast spells, so we just have to do auto combat. Okay. So I think it's luck based, partially luck based. Although I think I didn't have any problems with this. High defense, armor, reduced damage, and so on. Okay. So let's try this once more. This is the latest idea that I have. Let's see. Yeah, unfortunately the opponent eats through the item, yeah. So I'm missing something. I'm not sure exactly what I'm missing. Maybe if I place the unit right behind this. Plus the hero. Here the hero doesn't really matter because we cannot cast spells. You see that there are no spell points whatsoever. Yeah, this is evenly matched. Okay, maybe the vicinity made it, so it wasn't even close. It's not just based on luck, but also placement. So try things out. Third one. So attack all enemies in the path. Flame. Range units can only be placed in the 2 back rows. So there is 1 unit. What can we do? So our objective is to move the yellow unit and the red unit to the row where the archer is. So we move him here. Here or here, I think it shouldn't matter. That's the idea, because then all of the units will be damaged all at once when the flame ball is coming. Now, yeah. And that's what you need to do. You just need 1 damage to get rid of the archer. Done. What's next? So that was the training. You cannot do more training missions, at least now. Let's see what missions we're done with. So no missions, but at least we got some more rewards. They will come handy later. And we got even more rewards here. Some rewards take few days, so for example you need to purchase gold quite a few times. Let's see, auto recruitment, it doesn't hurt. Unit experience is not a mission, so I'll just go for this. I'm not sure if we'll have the chance to purchase this one today, but one silver key gets us slightly ahead. Very slightly. We're pushing very thin edges right now. Okay, let's see what's in here. Yeah, this is a paid feature. What about this one? Yeah, you need to go through all these and then just get those that you can claim immediately. What about the special? Yeah, growth fund, 100 diamonds, that's good. And we cycle through all the rewards. So what's next? Missions. So arena dwarfs, were skipping it. Purchase energy. Now, this purchase energy option is available. It's debatable if it's worth spending diamonds on it. I would say it is, because you need experience to level up, and to level up you get more features, plus you get experience with the purchase itself, so it's gonna be good even though you have a lot of points that you can still spend. Let's see, what else do we need to do? Spend a total of 300 diamonds, we spent 50. I have a hack. Here is the marketplace. Yeah, it's available already. So in the marketplace, there are a lot of things that are not available yet. You only have the arena marketplace. Later it's gonna be enabled, and we'll be able to spend diamonds in there as well if we didn't have any better ways of spending it. Plus you have a store. The store is kind of empty at the moment. Later you will get a 1 diamond purchase that you can do. And here, I don't know what exactly is left. I picked up everything, so most likely it's just a bug that it stays here. So let's continue with the missions. We cannot do much. So when we cannot do much, what I recommend is advance in the main feature. You have this battle first. It doesn't even cost energy. We'll go for the back row units, that's the only thing I could do, and the upper row is gonna entertain the defense units. This is kind of a bad formation as well, right? Done. Here we're not focusing on resources specifically, we're just focusing on completing everything, and then we'll pick up the resources that we want on demand by sweeping previous stages. Sometimes you have to be quite laser-eyed to see some hidden resources on the map. I'll let you know if I find anything. Okay, same formation. Such a big mistake. You see how easy it is to bypass the opponent. If there is a hole, I would recommend placing it in the middle 2 rows, not on the side. Because you can keep 3 rows occupied with just 1 unit. This is not optimal. Okay, we're gathering some archers. Our units are gonna be quite strong as well, if once we start upgrading them. Here it really doesn't matter what we do. It's a castle anyway. So then. We're gonna finish this one fast as well. So far, every single battle has been 3-starred. So you see, if you do the right things, you sweep through the first few chapters really fast. these rewards will come handy later, just stay patient. We got a box here with 5 monks, and we'll level up quite soon, and then we'll unlock even more features. So charger, we're gonna have to block the charger somehow. Yeah, there is no good solution here. Most important thing is we block the charger. So one thing we could do is this. And the attacker will still find the defender. Because the attacker just goes for the front. Let's do one more. I left the cavalier at the top, it really doesn't matter. So we got an angel. Colossal damage and stunning. That's one of the skills. Also, I think angels have healing abilities. What's next? So, you know, the just one more, I think it's optimal to do this until we level up. And we still have 5 against 5, so we're evenly balanced, although my units are somewhat stronger. On the first day you have to allocate 1.5 to 2 hours if you want to stay competitive, or at least somewhat competitive. And then, by the way, later it's gonna get a lot less. We could mix and match the units, we could try out some of the other units as well. For now, this formation is sufficient to do the job. So then, we had a relatively easy time until we lost the 2 units, but it's still within the 3-star option. So if we get all the 3, if we lose no more than 2 units, we have all the 3 stars, and that's what matters for the chests. But I think sooner or later leveling up will be important. So for now we're staying here. I can see that that it got increasingly difficult to advance. So let's see what we can do with the units themselves. We'll do some leveling up. And I'm also checking their power. So it's on the bottom left, oh no, on the left you see 2479. The order is the first 5 units are the ones that we're using. And then the rest are gonna be the units that that we're not using, also in decreasing order. Okay, so it may happen that this unit is stronger than the last unit that we're using. Right now it's not the case, but later it may be. This leveling up is gonna be important, and now we run out of unit experience. It won't take long until we get a lot of experience, so we'll just focus on the regular updates. Unfortunately, we won't be able to spend regular experience. In the meantime, ranking up will work. And let's see, we'll focus on the first units. They don't need anything. This unit will need some sweeping. So we'll sweep double, and this way we also gain experience. I just want to level up so that I get more unit experience quite soon. Okay. Here leveling up is kind of blocked, you see. Although we can do this upgrade at least. Now, let's see this unit. I think we can reach only green so far. And then we need wood. So we'll sweep, and finally we leveled up. Upgrade spell. So this is not the unit experience upgrade that I was looking for. It's coming next. It's gonna be the crypt. So upgrade spell is an option to increase the utility of the spells. We don't have many scrolls yet. We still do just the basic upgrade, you see, level 1 to level 2. And they will unlock more upgrades all the way to level 30, so there is gonna be quite a lot of extra work to do. Now, we'll need one more level upgrade, so this means that we'll just proceed with some of the upgrades. So this elemental has everything it needs. Then this item. You see, we have some experience to upgrade them, but not that many. So unit XP is gonna become really scarce, and people may start worrying that, oh, what will happen to unit XP? Is it gonna be that scarce? No, it won't. So we'll need one more level up. Every single sweep comes with extra experience. Right now, focusing on upgrading all the items pays off. A lot of tutorials say that you can just upgrade your main units. But later there are gonna be benefits to upgrading everyone. Maybe not in the first week, but later there is gonna be quite a lot. Because there are battles where you need like 20, 30 units. And those battles come with resources. So, Scout's Letter on the left. You check the side quests. And you see that here is this item, we cannot complete it yet. And there is a survivor somewhere. Yeah, it will come later too. So we're gonna do an upgrade. And unfortunately everything comes with experience. So let's see what else we need to make all the units blue. So we're activating the units and we'll upgrade as long as we can. And here we need something. So we'll sweep. And upgrade. And here as well, we'll collect the stone units 6 times, I guess. You see that our number of, like our energy is going down, but we're very close to the next level. You see the blue bar. We only need 16 more XP to level up. And then we'll get a lot of unit XP. So let's see what our units need. By the way, it was wrong what I said before, the order. The order is now decreasing in terms of power because we don't have formations saved yet. So later with the formations it's gonna be different. Yeah, unfortunately I cannot really upgrade the unit yet. If you want some references to the old heroes of Might and Magic, here you can see what they were like. So for some reason this unit used to be the paladin. That's interesting, right? So it's just called Swordsman. Or no, it was called, yeah, Swordsman, level 19. But they took the original Heroes of Might and Magic 1 Paladin in here. Sometimes they don't 100% match, but you know, the units can also differ with as we move forward in history. Alright, we just need one more shard, this tile, to activate the Wolf Rider, because this is just a regular unit. And let's see the unit. So here is a Swordsman unit. And you see it's SR. We have 2 stars out of 6. Power. And here you see the Heroes of Might and Magic references. And here you see some advice. 4 Crusaders front row, 4 monks in the back row, sick. It's, some people say good advice, some people say bad advice. Anyway. So this is all you can read in here. We cannot upgrade much further with unit XP, but we're gonna get the unit XP quite soon. Let's get some stones, or ore to be exact. But for some reason this ore, the link might have been wrong. And in the meantime we got Crypt and a 6th position. This is a very good upgrade. And guild system is coming, even today. So now we got the Crypt. Now Dwarven Treasure gives you coins. Crypt gives you unit XP. Now we're strong enough and we're blocked by unit XP, so we're gonna just battle. In the Crypt you just have spellcasters and ranged units. So we're gonna get the units in position. We have 5 in total. We could get a 6th one once we get more units. So maybe before starting the Crypt, we're gonna go to the altar and spend some of our keys. Gold keys, they might give us new units. Now it didn't, but 13 more gold key, we're gonna get a necessary unit. Unit tokens, we're gonna get a free one. I won't spend all of them because every single day you need to spend some. And we get units or we get resources. You can also get 10 at a time, and sometimes you get new units. For example, here there is this Cove unit that you will get used to some time in the future. But we're not getting the new unit yet. It's a bit luck based as well. You see, we just get some tiles. And I'll try 10 more, and it seems like we failed. I can spend like 1 more. And yeah, we didn't get a new unit. So this means that we'll have to settle with what we have, or we can check what else we can do. So formation, here we can save a formation for generic battles. Let's check the inventory just in case. Yeah, we have some unit XP, so we can upgrade at least some of them. And what else? You see a red dot next to the items that you can activate. Most of the time there is not much. They could have done the inventory in a better way, in a more actionable way, by the way. So let's see our units. Now we got a Wolf Rider. I just mistakenly thought that we don't have more units. But unfortunately we cannot use the Wolf Rider in ranged battles. So even though we got more units, it didn't really help. What helps, once again, thin edges, is the upgrading of the spells. Very thin edges. You see, I delay these Dwarven Treasury and Crypt options as long as I can. Because when you do it matters in terms of the leaderboard. So first I go through everything. You see, these are paid options, but I think we can pick something up here. We reach level 20, and we reach level 20 here as well. Although diamonds won't really help us. Okay, let's see events. We've seen that already. And store, there is not much new. So I might go to the underground because I think we have an option first of all to sweep. And second, to go to the second chapter, where we can get some more units, maybe even upgrade them. And I think our skill level is gonna be good enough. Especially that we can place any units we want. So one option is to keep the charger busy and have another charger. But the first charger is gonna be the stronger one, because these ranged units don't matter that much. I could play the elemental as well. Let's see the skill level, 2141. And some of the units are weaker. Now we have a bit too many ranged units. No, actually 2 to 4. It's a good ratio. So this way we have a good enough layout. Because all the rows are busy. We could have done a slightly better layout by merging the first 2 rows and putting the attacker behind the defender. But I think it's gonna be good either way. So we'll sweep twice. After all, we need more unit tokens. And I think we can continue battling. Okay, this will do it. The underground levels, you need to spend 12, not 6 energy to collect resources from it. But you have better resources as well. And if you spend 12 energy, you gain 12 XP, so it's even faster. I'll skip this one, we'll go for the vampire. Complicated. So we'll defend against defense. We'll charge against the charger. And we'll place these units behind. Okay, let's swap like this. The objective of the swap is that the charger won't move positions, but the defender will be attracted by one of these rows. And we're strengthening the charger. I'm not sure which makes more sense. The charger is slightly better in defense, usually. You can check it out. Okay, it's a 4 unit. And here we don't have exact stats, but usually they are better in defense. And this goes for the spellcaster, the bottom charger. So then, this is not that easy of a battle. You see that our energy is going down, and we lost the charger. Even though we don't exactly need vampires at the moment, sometimes you need specific factions, so it doesn't hurt if we sweep these units. Sooner or later we'll get them, and then we'll be able to recruit them as well. I'm not exactly optimizing for the first week, but in the long run this will pay off. There are some thin edges that can be pushed for the first week as well. So in events we could have something new, but it seems like it's just the usual bug that trigged me for the 3rd time. Okay, we still need some experience, and now we have no other choice but to go and visit the crypt at least once. Even if we just have 5 units, we have no other choice at the moment. Unless we have enough. Yeah, we have 18.8k of leveling up to do. So let's do that. Let's level up the range units only first. After all, we'll need to push these edges, and we get quite a lot of extra experience, unit XP, via the ranged units. So this is a range unit 2. Oh, we depleted our range unit experience. And here we cannot do anything, even though it's red. So I don't know why it's red exactly, what this red dot implies, because we cannot do anything here. Okay, we'll go for the next range unit. This is a flying range unit. And we ran out of unit XP, too bad. So now we'll visit the crypt. At least once. In the same formation. We can choose between the heroes that we have, so it's only one. I think I might have had a chance to update the spells. So here we can just keep and pray. We can even leave auto combat on because it doesn't make much of a difference. Minimal difference maybe. So the idea is that zombies are coming in waves, and you'll need to kill as many as possible. Our units are gonna be lost, by the way, in this battle, and then they respawn, obviously. It's just, the question is how much damage you deal, and we're doing like 1.2 million at the moment, so we're doing good. And this is how far we could go. Later you'll be able to finish this all together. So we went all the way to the 3rd wave. My rank is 7th on the whole server at the moment. Even though this was a forced completion. And I can do one more. So I could sweep for the same damage. And then let's see where we would get to. So 2.8 million is the first one. And I don't even know what my name is actually. Let's see. Emperor Better. Okay. So let's go back. So we are the Emperor. 1.2 million. So we could get at least 2.4, and this would mean 3rd rank. But I think we can do somewhat better. But before that, we'll have to upgrade our ranged units. So I think we'll left the upgrade here, and you see before that we got 18,000, now we have 191,000. So now this resource is not scarce anymore. Now gold is scarce for some reason, but I have a solution for gold. It's a very easy solution. Well, one, we can pick up some of these items and spend them, and second, we'll be able to do the dwarven treasury or dwarven treasure update. So we'll check the inventory, we even get gold, by the way. So now we can spend. And we want to upgrade the range units so that we get more experience and we level up. Okay, I'll have to do a dwarven treasury. And we didn't exactly upgrade our units, but no one is perfect. So here we don't really need to charge. So we place chargers behind defenders. In fact, we can place chargers in the 2nd row. Oh, we have so many chargers. Yeah, that's not gonna be ideal. Most of these units will have a very sudden death. No, actually they won't, because I think that they don't even lose lives. Anyway, we have the 6 units, so this means that we can damage quite a lot. I'll place my larger damage units here, and the one and only hero that we have here. And this is gonna be good for like getting a lot of gold. So dwarfs are gonna come and attack. And will survive 1.5 minutes in total. I'll speed it up so that it's gonna be half of it. And you see that our units are gonna move forward as well. We'll obviously optimize this later, but what's important is that we already collected 220,000 gold. And we'll collect a lot more. Well, not a lot more, only 236,000. Okay. And let's grab the rewards. It's not that many, 100,000 gold more, plus the 200,000, now we got like, oh, we got 2.46 million. And also let's check out what is going on in here in terms of leaderboard. Our rank is only 11th at the moment because we didn't kill that many dwarfs. But 11th is not that bad because you see, first person wins 350 diamonds, the 11th only 240, but will somehow survive with 240, even though it's a scarce resource. And we collect another 50k. You see, now life is quite good with these millions. And we completed another daily mission, and with that we leveled up, and now we got the guild system. Now we have a decision to make. There are two options. One option is that you join an existing guild, and the other one is that you create one. Both have its benefits and drawbacks. I'll tell you the drawback of just joining a guild and not creating one. The drawback is that if the guild is bad enough, in that case they don't kick out the members that haven't logged in for 60 plus days, for instance. And then the problem is gonna be that your guild is gonna decrease in rank, it's not gonna develop that fast. Although even then you can join another guild, so it's not the worst thing in the world. If you're top 10 in the server, you'll be in high demand, so it's not a big problem. Creating a guild has its benefits and drawbacks as well. It's free to join at the moment. It has its benefits and drawbacks. The benefit is that you're in control of whom you keep and whom you don't. The drawback is that it costs 200 diamonds. So we could join the best guild, yes, it's a level 1 guild, or we can create. Now for experimental purposes, I'll create a guild. It's gonna be the same as joining the guild initially. But given we only have 2 guilds, I'll enter a name and I'll create a guild. So I'll add the dump name for it, and well, blue or red, it depends on which one attracts the most users. Healers, this is like very much like a fighter type of guild. It depends. So psychology, what's important is that you have to have some exciting enough guild. So change and create. The name Alpha comes from a previous server, by the way, where that was the most successful guild. So I'm kind of data driven in this case. I don't really care about the name, I just care about the success of the guild. So I created a guild and this cost me 200 coins. This is an investment, or 200 diamonds. This is an investment in the future. Most important thing is guide technology. You have to donate. What do you donate? You have 5 donations. You have an option to donate on increasing the number of members. This is important. Wish, arrow quantity, dispatch reward, rate up, and participation reward. So initially the only thing you can donate is the number of members. So you donate 5 times, you have to press this 5 times, later you'll have the option of quick donating. This doesn't give you a level up, it just costs you 50,000 coins. But given that you've collected quite a lot of gold from the dwarfs, this 50,000 is not gonna be important. You also get a daily gift pack, one of these units. And this is a very important resource for later. Don't spend diamonds on it, but this is still a very important resource. Then reward packs. You have a choice, not choice, like you can collect all 3 of these packs. So 6 of these important resource heaven cast stones, some diamonds and some gold. You even got back some of, actually we got back double the gold that we gave. And that's the second part. Most of the options are deactivated. Right now you just have 1 unit. No more. And the rest of the features are deactivated. In leaderboard as well, there are no people. So we're gonna go to the guild adventure. Collect resources is gonna be one of the goals, and explore obelisk is gonna be the other one. A lot of things are blocked. So one thing we can do is go and claim this item. So this is good not for the guild adventure, it's good for other purposes. And then we'll wander around in the wilderness. I'm gonna go south because that was the closest. We have some gate. And in this gate, I think we can swap. No, this is actually a battle. Let's see, 12,456, this is good enough. So I think we'll manage it, even with 5 people. So we have, no, 6 people actually. We have these 6 people added. Let's see if we can enrich the field. I think it's a good enough trade-off to let go of this unit. Have this unit on, maybe swap them, and let's see, attacker is gonna go here, these items are gonna go here, and the charger is gonna go for the back row. I'm satisfied assuming that the swordsman is strong enough, but even then the defense unit is gonna pick up the battle. Yeah. It's good enough. Unfortunately, in a realm like this, you only have 1 battle to fight, and the rest, you don't. So in this case, you press the invite button. Unfortunately, no one is gonna listen to it because I'm the only guild member at the moment. So, moving on. We got a bit more units. And we're gonna get our first item. You see, it's gonna be... No, actually, it's just equipment. Let's see, is it an item? Yeah, 1 out of 10. We'll need to collect items like this, and these are actually resources. I think this is gonna be a... No, it's just we receive a demon, it's important. I thought it would be a fight, but it wasn't. So, quest progress, we're just collecting the items. I could have done this a bit more optimally, in terms of looking up where the exact obelisks are. Other members of the guild knew this in past games, but now it's not the case, so I'm just randomly discovering the field, and I'm just collecting resources as we speak. So we need 10 resources in total, and we have 7 more steps, like 10 chess pieces equal 1 step. And in these hexagons you proceed strategically. Claim the units. And now we got the 10 units. 100 guild coins and 2 crystals. Crystals are gonna be important to level up units. Let's see what the tree says. Just some rumor for 10,000 coins. And this rumor is actually a mission, so looking for Aryan. And we'll need to go to the opponent's guild to get the mission completed. Okay, so far so good. And by the way, even if you don't have any more movement, you can just go and claim any resources from adjacent places. So we're good, we've done with our movement, and I think we cannot do much in the guild. Maybe we check what's going on, we're the only team members. Okay, we collect the resources. We got 50 diamonds back out of the 200. And I telegraphed that we need some help to the non-existing units. Units will join later. The only time when it makes sense to establish a guild is like at the beginning of day one. Hopefully we're gonna have an option to grow the guild fast. If not, then it's a gamble that I took and it won't pay off. But if you just join a guild, everything works exactly in the same way. You just have a bit less options. So I just took this trade-off for these diamonds. We will save diamonds anyway. And you see you have a lot more options to purchase. I would not recommend spending money on these. There are better ways of spending if you prefer a spending route. At the moment, we have spent 0 so far, and we're making good progress. You see that we're still not ready. Alright, let's see the heroes. I think we can upgrade we can upgrade one of the spells. Very small edge, but still more than nothing. And here we cannot do anything yet. Okay. Let's see the missions, because we still need to complete some things. We need to spend 50 more diamonds. I told you that I would give you an option to spend marketplace, but it seems like we only have the arena marketplace and the guild marketplace, so this will come later. Spell scrolls and crystals are important at the moment, so I would not hesitate buying them with guild coins. Guild coins are not scarce, or not the guild coins that could be scarce, but what you can buy from guild coins. At the moment it's worth advancing things, because you're gonna get a second hero quite soon. And in some of the battles later you'll need multiple heroes. Okay, so missions. King of the arena. We're gonna go and fight. One option to advance fast, especially at the beginning, is if you battle all the way to the front. You see 13,000, we're somewhat better. Although, if you're strategic, good question. Good question. We may get burned and we may lose, but for this first battle, I mean, what can go wrong? So we'll defend against the attacker or the defender, we'll see. We'll place these 2 units. Also for synergic reasons, they are the same faction. We'll charge for this item. By the way, what kind of unit is this? We don't know. Then we'll match the attacker with another attacker. And we have one more unit. Now, which unit should we choose? For full synergy, we could use another castle unit, but we really don't need full synergy. We can enrich ourselves with one of the shooters, like Storm Elemental could work. And I'll place the Storm Elemental here. And I think that's it. Oh, and the hero. So 2 hours in. We can just see a fast progression. I think we're gonna win. And I think this was a paid hero, by the way. Because how could you possibly get this hero on day 1? Maybe with one of the store options, but it's not that easy. So we get some extra rewards. Arena coin would have been better, but anyway. So now we are ranked 2405. I think we're gonna win this battle as well. So we go as high as possible in terms of rank. We need to swap this row. We'll keep the attacker here. And charger, good question. I might place the charger here. But then... yeah, this will make sense. And I'll speed up the battle. We cannot do spellcasting ourselves either, so this is automatic spellcasting. This works with automatic spellcasting. Okay. Just don't worry about how you open these rewards, they are random. Unfortunately, we got gold. We don't really need gold at this stage anymore, but what can we do? So 15,000, it's getting a bit more complicated. So let's set up our defense first. Defense is when someone attacks you and you need a way to react to these attacks. One way to react to the attacks could be this, and there could be other options as well. This is just so that you make the lives of others hard on the server. Okay. Good question. Does this make sense, or does it? This is more regular, that we're in the bottom two rows. Because this protects basically the bottom two spellcasters and ranged units. Okay, we'll get back to this. I'll check if I can do anything else. Because we still have one Dwarven Treasury and one Crypt left. So we got the diamonds. And let's see what we can do with our units. I'll do everything I can. So I'll upgrade all the units. In the main game we won't be able to advance much at the moment. Most important thing is that you got all the way to the end of the guild. And we have more than enough gold to finance all these upgrades. Okay, what is exactly missing here? That's a good question. Oh, yeah, this unlock. I forgot the unlock, lightning bounce. Yeah, this pays off. And I think we can advance in the arena with all these upgrades. On level 22. Including the skill upgrade. And you see here, these people are part of the yellow formation. That's why they are at the front, even if they are not the most skilled ones. So now we're gonna be a lot stronger in the arena. I took some unnecessary risks. I think we won't run out of resources either. So we're level 22, lot of upgrades plus skills. Okay. We're fully blue, so we'll also have a skill. Yeah, exactly. Unlock the skill and move on to the next one. We may run out of one of the currencies that we have, but at this stage it's really not rocket science to advance. We have one upgrade for Sea Elemental. I think our Conflux team is shaping as well. Quick activation just activates everything all at once. Don't have to press the same button like 6 times. Okay. And I'm not sure how much energy I have, but maybe we can complete at least one mission. Remaining 37 because we got some energy not too long ago. Now I won't double the upgrades because I'm going for a full upgrade. It's not that wise to upgrade the weakest unit, but at this stage it's not a deciding factor. I'm just saving time and clicks at the moment. Okay. So Wolf Rider and double strike is activated. So then we got better units, and we're still quite far away from the next level up. Unit upgrade mission is done in the main one. In the daily, we need to do one more arena, and it will give us 60 XP, and that will still not level us up, but I think we're fine with doing one area. It's an arena, it's in the Colossus. So now our power is a lot stronger than before. We may run into some very smart opponents, so it's not 100% that we're gonna succeed. But it's fine. You see, the opponent only has 5 units at the moment, so we're definitely stronger. And we'll do quick battle. Only the first day is this long, by the way. From second day onwards, it's gonna be shorter, because the game introduces a lot of new features. Okay, let's see if we can complete some more arena battles. We have 5 in a day in total. I think we're gonna make this one. So we'll swap the units. And unfortunately this won't really make a difference at the top. But I think we can just power through. Because if I put this unit here, this is a very smart placement because the attacker will counter this unit. One option is that we counter these rows, and this way we have the potential to keep the bottom 2 rows busy with this defender. It's a small placement regardless, and the charger will still find its way through. So you'll see that the charger goes through and attacks the spellcasters. This is what we wanted to reach, and we power through the opponent. That's why you need to take these arenas at the end of the day, because you see I have 6 units, they have only 5 units, and it's not an even match, even if they do a good job with leveling up. Okay, we have one more to complete. I think we're gonna win this one. Let's see. Yeah, only 5 units, so it's not that hard. So the defense row is gonna be here. The charge row doesn't really matter. Actually, an attacker is sufficient as well. And I'll place my attacker behind this defender. So this is a formation where even if we have this row, I think we keep the bottom row busy. I'm not 100% sure about it either because I have limited experience. But you see, yeah, exactly, they go for the front. And in the meantime, the ranged unit goes nuts on the back with the ranged units, and they just have no chance against the charge unit. Okay, that was it for the arena today. We got some new unit charts. This will help. And if you check the ranking, we're like 1155. We have some random ranking, so don't even worry about the ranking at the moment. In the store we have 80 coins to spend. It's not much. You need 1,000. Okay, you can get wood and stuff, but it's really not something that we need to buy. Not even the Book of Arms. You can get it in a lot easier way. With rewards, this will be a possibility to exchange, but you need arena coins for it, and we don't have arena coins at the moment. So that's it for the arena. It's not, we weren't that lucky in terms of arena coins, but we were a bit lucky in not combating a mental opponent, because there are some really mental, really good opponents that sometimes are hidden. Okay, we got some rewards and mission. We're claiming the bonus, and now we have the main bonus also here. Now we got some arena coins actually. So let's go to the marketplace. You can reach all these marketplaces in here as well. 640. 640 doesn't seem to be enough yet. And I think it was 700. We'll have to go to the arena to see. Colossus arena. And we'll have to go here whether we can... No, we cannot activate the rewards. It's 750. Anyway, privileges. Now we can level up. And upgrade. So now we're a lord. And in the lord option, so we open it back. Let's see. Collect energy, +5 energy. Mystical store, +1 refresh, doesn't hurt. Auto recruitment, +1 free play. I think it's gonna be the energy that we're gonna go for. Another reward. It's good that we get notified if there is something new, and it's bad that this event is still notifying us even though there is nothing in here. But sometimes there is, so we still need to check. So this is a bit complicated this way, right? That sometimes you need to check, other times not. Okay, moving on. Gate. So I think we're quite close to the end of the day. We can check if we can do anything. It's interesting that our Storm Elemental has become the best unit altogether. It's kind of random initially. Among the SRs or SSRs, if you have SSRs, they have the most chance. Storm Elemental is, by the way, different in different games. We might check out these hero series. This was one of the best series that I played with back in the days, 20 years ago, 10 years ago, and so on. Okay, and then what else do we need to do? We'll go to the gate, treasury, and I think we can battle now. 6 out of 6, all our units are busy. But they got better, so it's better to battle than to sweep, because sweep just takes the previous results. So 45 seconds maximum. It's double speed, 1.5 minutes. And then we'll soon call it a day. We'll just pick up the remaining energy to level up a bit further, but for that we'll need to wait until the evening. Okay, 240,000. It's a bit better than it used to be. But here the most important thing is the number of dwarfs, and you see it increased by 32. So our rewards increased accordingly. And in the leaderboard now we are number 4. And we're not far from the first place. We could have optimized for first place, but it's very minimal. Here as well I can just sweep. We could have done this at the end of the day. It doesn't make much of a difference, but let's see, battle. Yeah, we'll wait a bit just in case we got a 6th unit. That's a big difference. And I think that's it for now. Later we'll continue once we get more energy. Maybe now I'll spend 12 energy in total, just in case it was enough for a level up. If not, then not, so it's not a big deal. We check where we need to spend this energy. Definitely not here. Oh, our units are in such a good shape. That's the only place where I need something. Okay, sweep. and we have 2 sweep options in total. We cannot purchase energy anymore unless we're VIP. And we're quite close to the next promotion, so in the evening we're gonna manage this. On the 23rd level, I think we're gonna get the marketplace, and in the marketplace we will have some goodies as well that we can purchase. The default marketplace where you can spend gold and diamond. We won't spend many diamonds, but at least we will have the chance to spend at least those 50 diamonds that are required to complete this mission. I'll show you one option that you will need in the future, even though you don't need it right now, you don't know what that thing is good for. It costs 300 diamonds. Okay, that's it for now, and we'll continue with the evening part.